let's just admit it. He is the best player in the world. Before we get there, brick of the day. Because, we'll be doing this whole thing like, brick of the day. I think, brick of the week. So I want to bring back, that dude of the week, those dudes of the week, bricks of the week, and brick of the week. So brick of the week is our dear friend, Vedat Muriqi. I believe that's his name, Vedat Muriqi. That's our brick of the day. This moron, this completes, yes, Vedat Muriqi. I don't want to picture his name because I want to get his name right. Your team is 2-0 down. And you believe, because see, if this was 1985, keep playing, bro. If this was 1985, they would give the keeper a yellow card for trying to fake an injury. So if this was the 1800s, bro, you'd be applauded. If this was the 1600s, you would actually be awarded a goal for quality play. But it's not the 1800s. It's not the 1700s. It's not 900 BC. It is 2025. It is VAR. It is the modern age. And in the modern age, trying to do a Jet Li, Tony Jaa, Michael Jai White kick on a goalkeeper on a football pitch will get you a straight red card. Your team already had a man down already. And you were like, you know what? Like that LeBron meme? Let me give them another one, bro. Let's give them another red card. Complete. Once it was already over at 10 minutes, over. At 9 minutes, it was like, why are we watching this game? At 9 minutes, why are we watching this game? So just complete moronic. Because Mallorca were never going to win, but with 10 men, no way. With 9 men, no chance. No chance with 9 men. No chance as well. No way. So, here's the thing. Raphinha has picked up where he left off last. He gets goals. He's not the prettiest player to watch. He doesn't have the highest touch count. He's not super high in the eye test. He doesn't represent the greatness of this or the greatness of that, even though he's friends with your boy Dino. But he's effective. Similar to Haaland, but not to the same extent as Haaland, but in the similar ballpark. This is about goals winning games. Now, I won't go as far as to call him a human tree trunk, because Haaland is a human tree trunk. Because there is some test there. There's a little bit of test there. Obviously, he fails the eye test. Only just, because remember, 65 and above is a pass mark. What Raphinha does is he gets goals. And in this game, yes, we have your dribblers, your creative players, your guys who play the roles. A key role is putting the ball in that damn fishnet. And what Raphinha did excellently last season was put the ball in the damn fishnet. He's not going to win the Ballon d'Or. If he were to give the Ballon d'Or to Raphinha, based on his productivity, his consistent productivity last season, nobody should have any qualms with just how he performed. We're not talking about how good a player is. We're just talking about your performance and your productivity. In terms of performance and productivity, super productive. And what you saw again was timed his run, saw what Yamal was about to do, timed his run to perfection, got the goal. The actual header was simple based on how amazing the pass was. But the run and the timing of the run is what made it key. And if Raphinha keeps that kind of goal-scoring acumen to the same level he did last season, Barca are favorites to win that damn league, and Barca are going to be one of the team's favorites to try and win that damn UCL. He ain't the second coming of Dino or Neymar or Nazario or Zico or Pele or Garrincha or Revellino, but he's effective. And at this level, you want effective players. Simple as that. The Shark. The Shark. Look, here's the thing about the Shark. He is a squad player. He'll never be a starter. He's one of those guys I'd always want in my squad. Now, if I have to rely on the Shark, I'm screwed. But if you have your top players, but the Shark, he comes off the bench, he may start a few games, he's a great squad player because he can put in and put a role. Because what you want from a squad player is don't fall too low beyond the starter. We're not asking you to be better than starter. No way. We're not asking you to be as good as the starter. But just don't drop too below the standards set by the starting team or the player that you're replacing. Lewandowski, at his age, he's a better striker than the Shark. He is. Lewandowski, at his age right now, just at his age right now, isn't too much better than the Shark. Like, 2020, Lewandowski was about 10 times better than the freaking Shark. Like, there was like a gargantuan gap. Right now, because he's old, he's getting older. So when the ski isn't playing, the Shark can come in and do a job, and that's a quality goal. Now, should the referee have whistled? Who knows? Guy was down, play on. Referee did not stop because he didn't feel it was a head injury. Still, you have to play to the whistle, and that was a superb finish. So he was aware, didn't stop, kept on playing, superb finish. And if he can keep on doing this, because how you win titles, how you win trophies is your squad players. The squad players. So if he can keep doing this and keep being as key and as an important to the team like this, he's going to be very important. But I think the Shark will always be known as a squad guy. He'll put it this way. He's a poor man's Pedro. Because remember, Pedro balled. It's just that the focus was on David Villa and Messi and David Villa just took the spotlight. But go look back at the 2011 team. Pedro did his thing. So, and for me, Pedro was way better than the Shark. But is that similar realm where, like, when time has now gone, people are going to be like, yeah, man, let me see those Shark YouTube comps. No. But in terms of helping a team, he's been key. He was winning that Copa del Rey final as well against Real Madrid. So you have to give it up to the Shark that he plays his role. And in it, if I'm Hansi Flick, I want everybody to try and play their damn role, man. Okay, here's the thing. I want Rashford to succeed. I want to start there. I want Rashford to succeed. I'm rooting for Rashford. I want him to stick it to the naysayers. That's what I want. You see, what I want and what I believe are two separate things. What I want is for Rashford to succeed and be amazing for Barca. That's what I want. Personal story. What I believe is the guy's past it. There's a reason why I call him Trashford. And because I believe he's past it, because I believe he's washed, because I believe that he's not going to make a big enough impact to warrant a full signing for Barcelona, doesn't mean that I hate him as a player. Guys, I'm a football analyst. This isn't life analysis. Life analysis, this is a great guy. Superb guy. But guys, this is, what does it say? The home of football analysis. I'm just here to be a football analyst. And as a football analyst, this guy's washed. He's washed. Now, it's one game. It wasn't great. He was making some nice runs, looking from balls over the top. So I think once he really understands the characteristics of what Pedri does, what Gavi does, what Elmo does, what Yamal does, what Koundé does, then maybe he can now know, okay, no, this is the run I need to make because these are the kinds of passes that they tend to make. So I need to make this kind of a run at this time. But some heavy touches, tripped over the ball, a bit of a hesitation to now shoot. But it will take time. I want to be proven wrong. I believe he is finished as a football player. He'll go as one of those guys who talented but do not amount as much. I want to be proven wrong. I will be the happiest person if I was proven wrong. This is one of those stages where I please prove me wrong. I want to be wrong. If Rashford now is amazing, but like, yes, I was wrong, and I'd be happy. I just think that I'm looking at this guy, I'm like, he'll have 1 or 2 good games, 3 or 4 good games. Overall, be like, nah. What the Shark does as a role player, that's what he wants for a role player. I don't think Rashford will do what the Shark does. Where coming to this team, do something, contributes. We need you. We need someone to now step up. Can you now step up in this key time? Shark showed that last season. I don't think Rashford will. I just don't think he will. And for me, if this feels it's over, I'm looking at a player who your time has gone and maybe you spent too long at United. Maybe you should have left United a lot earlier. Maybe there was a moment in time where you needed to find the right coach manager to not get the very best out of you. But guys, this is one game. It's just one game. And again, I don't want to repeat myself again, but please, I want to be wrong. But I have a pretty good feeling that I won't be wrong because I'm looking at this and assessing that like, but it's one game. You can't judge a player's overall performance over one game. Yamal has had bad games. Messi has had bad games. Dino has had bad games. Every single football player, amazing, goats, good, bad, whatever, has had a bad game. Now, 4 bad games, 5 bad games, 6 mid games, 8 mid games. Then now it's worrying. This was one mid game. He wasn't bad. He was just mid. It's one game. It's the opening game in a new team. So let's just chill out and let's just see, how does he do in the next game? In the next game, how does he do in the Champions League, in the UCL? How does he do in his final? How does he do against Real Madrid? How does he do against Atletico? How does he do against Bilbao? How does he do against Villarreal? Some of those better teams. Then we be like, aha. So it's a small sample size. It's a small sample size. But from what I've seen, it was a sketchy debut. But Rashford, it's your brother half up talking. Prove me wrong. Please prove me wrong. And then I'll be so happy if you prove me wrong, because I want him to succeed. I want him to succeed. Because those naysayers and those negative people that want him to fail, I think he'll fail. I don't want him to fail. There are people who want him to fail. And for those idiots who want him to fail, I want Rashford to prove them wrong. I want Rashford to prove those guys that want him to fail wrong. My boy, you saw an example of why I believe Yamal is the best player in the world. You saw that example. So, what do you mean by that example? It wasn't like a supreme amazing game because, again, Yamal, the dribbling is normally popping off and amazing. He's beating guys. He's showing special skills. So he didn't really show much of that. 2 moments here. So what will it say on the stat sheets? Assist. If you've played football, and I'm speaking to guys who play football right now, what Yamal did looks easy. He just hit the ball, put it across and everything. You have to look at Raphinha, telepathically know when he's going to make the run. The distance, the angle, and you've got to make it go over those defenders' heads, make it bounce at the right moments, put it right in the path of Raphinha for him to now put it in. I'm going to do an anatomy of a goal on it. I will just to show you an anatomy of a pass. So that's Yamal pass. This is what this guy's been doing last season. Because people always say, he doesn't score enough goals. Do you know how many assists a 17-year-old made? And sometimes the assist is harder than the actual goal. When you look at the Raphinha goal, what's the hardest part of that goal? Bro, are you saying a professional player cannot score a point-blank header? A professional player cannot head the ball down into the ground, into the goal from 4 yards out. The run was very good. You see, the run was the second hardest thing. The hardest thing of that was the pass. Executing that pass was the hardest thing about that entire goal. Because the pass was so good, it made the goal super easy for Raphinha. So that's the first part. The second part is, Robin would be proud. I wish I had the Robin jersey right there. Robin would be proud. Because Robin fully trademarked that goal of cutting inside, saying what's with the left. Do you know how good that goal was? When I saw the goal for the first time, I was like, oh yeah, it was a deflection. Because of how much lift he got into it and how he was able to get it right into the roof of the net, I was like, oh, he hits it. It's obviously hit the defender and the trajectory of the ball that made it go up. Then they showed it, the replay. From behind, I'm like, there was no deflection. That guy, shimmy-yad, made, what's it called? He promoted LGBTQ with 2 defenders saying, what's up? Shout out to your boy Kaka. Made space for himself. Hit it beautifully with his left foot. And that ball hit the roof of the net, bro. Without a deflection. That's his goal scoring. So you saw his creativity, the brilliance of his creativity and the brilliance of his pass, and the brilliance of his vision, brilliance of his passing and creativity, and the brilliance of his dribbling and his goal scoring. If Ousmane Dembele wins the Ballon d'Or, he deserves it. He deserves it for what he did. But Yamal is the best player in the world. Yamal was the best player in the world last season. And as of right now, 2025, August 16th, Lamine Yamal is the best football player on the planet right now. He is. So if the Ballon d'Or is about how you perform towards helping your team win trophies, give it to Dembele. If the Ballon d'Or is who has been the best player in the world, or this award is now going to who is the best football player in the world right now, or who was the best football player last season, it's Lamine Yamal. Simply is. He's too young. So I don't give a damn how young he is. I watch football. I use the eye test. I've been watching football since I was 4 or 5 years old, bro. Okay? So from what I've seen, he's the best player in the world. He simply is. He simply is. And he showed again in what was not an amazing game, 2 brilliant moments, 2 clutch key moments to help his team say what's up and win this freaking game. It is just what it is. Sometimes you just have to just bow down and just accept reality. Yamal being the best football player in the world is not my opinion. It's not my viewpoint. It's simple science and scientific facts. Mbappe, you need to respond. Because Mbappe, you cannot let this child make you trophyless once again. Because guys, they're saying that we know you're Messi's daddy. We know you are the biological father of Lionel Messi. The streets are saying that you have a daddy. And your daddy Mbappe is not from Cameroon. They're saying your daddy is half Guinean, half Moroccan, and he's got blonde hair. And he had grills. And it's Robin-esque. Mbappe, don't be daddied by a teenager. Don't be daddied by freaking tea! Please! Live! One love. He created a new goal. So this is the Yakubu goal. The degree of difficulty of this goal is insane. To watch the rest of this vid, think about becoming a Football Hut member. If you're a desktop merchant, just click on the join button below, over here. Or if you're a mobile phone merchant, just click on the join button below the video over here and join the true elite content crack addicts. Peace.